If you enjoy the Low Scale Gaming podcast, please leave us a like, review, and subscribe. Any feedback is welcomed, and I hope you enjoy the show. Hello, and welcome back to the Low Scale Gaming podcast. I'm your host, Fantasy, and as always, I'm joined by Conan Jones and Inferior Mage. Conan, how you doing today?
I'm doing okay. I'm just kind of hanging out today. We went and got donuts for breakfast this morning, and we're just kind of hanging out. So,
Just donuts?
I mean,
You didn't get a kolashi or what are they called? Koloshis?
I got like a croissant thing.
Oh,
Go
The
to KFC and get their donut chicken sandwich or whatever.
ew.
it's the
All right, I
most.
guess it just might be that my taste buds are like changing again or whatever. But KFC is not any good.
No, I agree. I don't like KFC at all. I just remember seeing that commercial when they were selling that, and I'm just like,
America.
donut sandwich the donut sandwich isn't the worst idea in the world, but that does not look great.
Remember, they also had this like, I think it was back when I was in high school. Do you remember where they had that like chicken sandwich where like the chicken was the bun or
Oh,
whatever?
the double down,
I think
dude.
that one was pretty good. Actually.
That one was bomb.
What was in it? It was like, I
It
guess
was.
it might be that the KFC in Anadarko was like really ghetto and
Yeah.
got closed down because they were selling drugs through the drive-through window.
I mean, that's what
So,
happened at the one in my hometown. Like, my
Jesus.
mom
You
made it.
mean
They were selling pot pies out of the window. It's like, eh.
where do you think Breaking Bad got it from?
I guess, but
But it was like, instead of bread, it was just pieces of chicken, and then it was like spicy mayo, ketchup, some sort of spicy sauce, chipotle, and bacon,
yeah,
and like pepper jack cheese in the middle.
I guess I didn't like it. I don't know. I only had it once, and I just remember it like being like,
Not that great.
yeah. So, granted, if I probably would have tried it at probably literally any other KFC,
Might have been a different story.
it might have been a different story. But
To be fair, it's no
To
Popeye
be fair,
sandwich.
yeah, Popeye's chicken sandwich is amazing.
we had Popeyes the other day, and
Did you get a chicken sandwich?
of course, the lady who was working was pissed off at life because she was there and took it out on everybody that was coming into the store.
You can't complain about Popeye's. You know what you're getting yourself into when you go to Popeye's Chicken. You
But
don't. If you want good service with a smile, take your white ass to Chick-fil-A.
I'm not expecting good service with a smile. I'm expecting to not be a like
No, that's Popeyes.
I don't know if we can say that without bleeping it. We
I'll
probably should mark that.
I'll earth it.
No, you can do the earth. Don't earth out the white ass though.
No, just the C word that
Yeah.
Yeah,
you threw out there.
I wasn't the first one.
I mean, you
Anyways,
technically were,
you-
but
No, that does the ass isn't the cuss word.
okay.
Anyways, it's Popeyes. It's like going to 7-Eleven. You know what we had this conversation before. You know what you're getting yourself into when you go to Popeyes or 7-Eleven.
Yeah, I don't know if I told you guys this story, but I went to a 7-Eleven one time, and they literally had a message on the front door saying that cashiers do not have the keys to the
Yeah.
safety deposit box.
Yes.
So, like, they had that posted on the doors. It's like, do not
Don't rob
steal
us.
from us or threaten our employees. They don't have the key.
Yes, that's what started the whole conversation about you know what you're getting yourself into when you go to 7-Eleven.
Because that seems pretty normal nowadays. Like most places, honestly. Like I think even on queue, a lot of the on queues have that written on there.
Again, if you want
I know.
service with a smile, go to OnQ. If you want cheap stuff, go to 7-Eleven. I'm just saying, you know what you're getting yourself into.
Convenience stores are usually cheap, but
There's a hang on. There's a let me see if I can find it. There's a YouTube video by RDC Worldwide, World One Popeyes. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. How Popeyes train their employees.
Here's an apron. Okay, go.
No, they just make them if they have them be rude. It's funny.
It's like the Dick's Last Resort restaurant. I don't know. Like we said in the drive-thru, we were probably sitting there for like 30 minutes. Because at some point, like I get what you're saying, and then at some point, you're also fast food, like.
But it's chicken.
Okay,
it's sitting 30 minutes in the drive-thru is never okay. If you have a drive-thru, it should never take 30 minutes to get through it.
Like,
it's chicken.
Exactly. It's all chicken. They do chicken and sides.
Chicken takes a while to cook.
Okay, have you ever been to a chicken place where you sat 30 minutes in the drive-thru?
Yeah.
What are you going, man?
Popeyes, Churches, KFC.
Churches has never taken me that long. Like, occasionally I go to Churches, and sometimes it's ghetto, but I'll go to Churches, and sometimes they're like, we ran out of white meat, or something like that. They'll do stupid stuff like that, but I've never taken 30 minutes.
Man, y'all are like super privileged today. Like,
because fast food shouldn't take half an hour?
That's different. If you're getting a burger, that's different. I can understand that being mad about that.
Like if I was sitting at Chili's, I'd expect that to be half an hour to take that's Chili's.
But a drive-thru.
Chicken. You don't want chicken to be done early. You want chicken to be done right. And if it's during rush hour, yeah, it's going to take a while to drop a whole batch of chicken and stuff.
Absolutely.
Okay, I can understand congestion and stuff.
If it's 11:30 on a work day, like during prime time rush hour lunch traffic, I got you. You ran out, like I signed up for it. But this was like 3:00 on a Saturday. This is like C Squad can handle this kind of rush traffic right now. Like,
oh yeah, it's like we got our D team out here.
No one can convince me with this one. You go into Popeyes, you know what you get.
When all you do is make chicken, like you make it so much in advance and so much at a time. Like,
yeah, I mean, you don't want your chicken to be cold or rubbery or anything like that, so you definitely don't want it too far in advance. But you expect a little bit, you know, like.
I feel like Conan might be exaggerating the 30 minutes thing too.
No, we were really honestly there for 30 minutes. Like, we would have been there longer, but people in front of us had left, and we were just wanting chicken, like, because their sandwiches are really good. Right.
No, I feel you, Conan. I feel you.
Okay, well, I don't. So let's we're just gonna keep going in circles. Anyways,
because nothing makes me more mad than like sitting 15 or 20 minutes in a McDonald's drive-through.
That's different.
Yeah,
because it's burgers. They can't. They have to make those ahead of time. They can't do those ahead of time like chicken.
Yeah. Got them.
You cook burgers faster than you cook chicken.
You cook everything ahead of time.
Yeah, dude. Have you never worked in the fast food business? Conan's worked in the fast food business. He knows.
He worked at Little Caesars. That's different too.
Yeah, it's like the cheapest, fastest pizza in the world.
None of it's made to order. Like,
oh my God, y'all are giving me an aneurysm.
Literally none of it is made to order.
What is not made to order?
Literally anything at any fast food place. Outside of, like, beverages.
Yes, yeah, though. McDonald's has those little... Have you ever sat back there? Man, we need to get Izzy in here. Because Izzy's, like, the expert at cooking at McDonald's, okay? So, they have those, like, little trays on the line table.
Yeah,
that they put like nuggets in, and they put like
patties and stuff.
Patties in and stuff like that. So yes, they do cook their stuff pre. Chicken, you can't do that.
What are you talking about? Every single time we go into a chicken place, they have a whole stack of just fried chicken right behind the dang counter.
Yeah, and it's
like
gross.
You can see it. That's pre-cooked chicken.
Like, I'm saying,
okay,
if it's Saturday, listen, if it's Saturday at 3:00 they're not going to have a whole bunch of chickens sitting down because they're not going to expect a whole bunch of people to go there. Now, if Conan Jones won it 2 hours later, that's different. But between 1 and 4, they're not going to have that much chicken down.
It doesn't take 30 minutes to cook fried.
How many people was in front of Conan?
Said like 2, like one person left, like even.
Because there were 3 spaces between the window and the window and the ordering stand, and we pulled in. There were one person at the window or at the thing ordering, and there were 3 people in front of them, and then
so
us.
There were 4 people in front of you.
Okay, give or take.
Okay, so how many? Okay, shut up, Nate. Okay, so how many people do you think got, say, just a 12-piece of chicken there, and not even just chicken sandwiches? Or whatever the combo is they have, a 10-piece or 12-piece or whatever.
I have no idea.
That's not the point.
Like, yes, I'm trying to make the point. Shut the up. I'm trying to make the point.
Finn, that's not the point. The point is, even if the chicken isn't cooked, you got to do the prep work because it doesn't take 30 minutes to cook it.
You can't prep chicken like that. You can't let chicken sit out like that or it goes bad.
Even if it's sitting under, then expect it. Like, just do a little bit of prep work, dude. Like, it doesn't take long to batter, flour,
I can't believe
fry.
we're fighting about
batter,
fucking
flour,
fried chicken
fry.
tonight.
Batter, flour, fry. That's it. That's all it is.
I can't believe we're sitting there fighting about fried chicken today, out of all things. Holy crap, dude.
I can't believe that you're getting so mad about it. That's what's so
you guys, because you guys don't understand how to cook chicken.
Awesome.
You can't let chicken sit out. Chicken takes a while to cook. Even if it sits underneath the heat lamp, it's still, if it sits up for too long, it becomes all gross and rubbery like that. And Saturdays between 1 and 4, there's not going to be a big lunch rush, so they're not going to prep that much chicken. Because if they do, then it's just going to go to waste. Because not many people is going to come.
The stuff's going to go to waste no matter what. It's fast food. But you don't have to leave the chicken out, but you can have the stuff ready and there to be used.
Okay, that's fine. But even then, it still takes a while for chicken to cook.
Batter, flour, fry. Like, I don't know how else to tell you, man.
I don't.
It
doesn't just go batter, whatever, fry. Okay, it doesn't take. You can't just. I dipped it in there, dipped it out. You have to have it for a good amount of time.
Big on top of the batter. You dip like a whole bunch of chicken in it. You put it in the flour, and then you put it in the fryer. You put it in bulk. You do it in bulk.
How many things of chicken can you get in the fryer? Even like the big fryers at freaking Walmart. Yes, it does.
You get a whole 12 batch.
Oh my god, dude! I'm so mad.
And also, you have multiple of them. There's like 4 fryers there, man.
I'm so mad.
I don't even what are we arguing about anymore? Like,
about why it took so long for you to get. Yes, it shouldn't have took 30 minutes. I agree with that. But expecting it to take 5 to 10 minutes, it shouldn't be a thing either. Chicken places take longer because you have to cook chicken longer. 20 minutes should be the ideal time that you have to wait for chicken.
I would wait 15 to 20 minutes. But 30 minutes is excessive.
If I'm waiting for it, it better be good. But
was it good?
It was subpar. Like, it wasn't the best thing. It definitely wasn't fresh. It definitely wasn't just made. Like,
look at that. It wasn't even fresh, man.
Like,
you're getting all bad.
I can't do anything about that. But the people in front of them probably just ordered straight chicken and didn't order chicken sandwiches.
Well, even if they didn't order chicken sandwiches and ordered straight chicken, I mean, it shouldn't take 30 minutes because the Conan's stuff was already pre-cooked.
Here's what I'm saying. You know what you expect when you're going to Popeyes. Okay?
Subpar chicken and long wait times?
No.
I'll block out an hour next
chicken
time.
With bad customer service.
This was subpar chicken with long wait hours.
I can't help that. I can't help Conan Jones's one experience is justifying our whole outlook on freaking Popeye's chicken now.
All right. To be fair, though, not every fast food restaurant is made the same. Like, even chains. Like one, I've been to several McDonald's that are just awful. I've been to some McDonald's that are fantastic. I've been to a lot of like KFCs that have been awful. In fact, and the only good KFC was like an okay KFC. Honestly, I don't really like KFC. But yeah, chains are not the same. It just depends on like who your staff is and who your managers are.
Okay. Anyway. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's go jump into our fails of the week. Conan Jones, what is your fail of the week?
Now it's that.
It's for me too.
Yeah, Conan's gonna have to go through all that because I think he dropped a bunch of F words and stuff.
Because you pissed me off.
You're being ridiculous.
You're being ridiculous.
My fail is just I had another case come back. Like, I had a call Tuesday night from a family that I worked with asking if I was going to be their caseworker again, and I didn't answer.
The one that was trying to hook up with you?
No, it wasn't her, but
okay. Did you tell JoJo Jones about that?
I did, and I called her like right as it happened, and she just laughed at it. But I didn't know what this lady was talking about, and I didn't answer the phone call. I just saw it the next day, and lo and behold, I got assigned their case that came back again. So I got to go talk with them again, and that was super duper fun.
Happy joy, happy joy.
Oh man!
Did you take their kids away from them?
No, it's all stupid stuff. Like, I want to get into specifics, but I can't. Like,
yeah, I know.
But
Mage, what's your fail of the week?
So my dogs got some fleas from outside, and so I'm kind of been spraying for fleas at the house, which sucks. Ew. I hate fleas, man.
Oh, that's gross.
That's kind of it.
Well, my fail of the week, besides that conversation just now, Jesus Christ, is I don't really have one. It was a good week. I don't have anything to complain about other than that stupid conversation we just had. And I feel like my IQ dropped because of it. Other than that, it's a good week.
Good.
Yeah, nothing. School's going okay. I'm okay. Though my county that I'm in is jumped from being in yellow 1 week to orange 2 in a week. So,
What is orange 2?
Orange 2 is I think it's like.
It's right next to the red with the most amount of cases.
Yeah, it's that's what I don't know how many cases it is exactly, but I know it's a lot of cases.
Don't you love rural areas?
So, distance learning is inevitable. Hopefully.
For real.
I think.
I will say, my school's been doing a pretty good job with it. I will say that
Good.
We've been going and we've been making sure kids are wearing masks. We've been social distancing. We've been checking kids' temperatures if they ride the bus, and every kid when they come into the school. So I mean, we have been doing stuff, whereas some other schools haven't been. So it's going okay.
Yeah, my mom's a school teacher, and her school is having she has sanitary stations at
the
entrance, and they have to wear masks, and they check temperatures before they enter the building and stuff.
Yeah,
I was thinking to myself, we should be doing this every flu season. I don't know why we're not. This should, especially with elementary schools, this should just get paid. Imagine how many diseases that we would prevent, common colds, flu, just from doing
from basic things like that's crazy.
just making kids do a sanitary station at the very entrance.
It's crazy thought that
Yeah.
just like the basic of basic things, and we'd be okay and safe and stuff. But people just don't want to do that. I gotta hate people.
They're honestly the worst. Like, can confirm.
I've been doing a lot of thinking, honestly, and it's not that I think people are the worst. I think we're just lazy.
Yeah,
like, if you think about it,
what's that? People are lazy.
Yeah, because we're not doing this mask thing because it's inconvenient, and we're not cleaning our hands often because it's inconvenient to get up and go to the bathroom every meal or whatever,
Right.
So, and like kids are doing it way better now just because it's more convenient for them to do it.
Yeah, and just because we've been like telling them to do it and stuff. Like, I mean, like every time my kids, I do know my fail of the week. Did I go over this last week? I don't remember. About me having to do my teaching in the auditorium now.
I think you just talked to me about that. I don't think you talked
I haven't heard it.
Okay, I have to teach in the. So I'm sorry to cut in there. I do have a fail of the week. I have to teach. I have to teach in the auditorium now because my music room is too small to hold 25 kids. And shocker.
Socially distance appropriately.
Yeah. So I'm in the auditorium for my specials. Thing is, the auditorium doesn't have any AC because it broke over the summer. So it is awful in that room. Awful.
Oh, I imagine. Yesterday was like so hot too.
It was like 110 degrees in my town yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
I got home and I was just like, what in the world? My house was like, with my AC on, my house was sitting at like 77 degrees.
Mine
was... You have to like break in the middle of your class. Your kids do a water break in those kind of heat.
Yeah, I do. Like, it's awful. But all right, let's go to topic one. Conan Jones, what you got for us?
I figured we would just talk school stuff since you're like in the thick of school. Like,
yeah.
I couldn't really think of a whole lot going down. There's not a whole lot new going on with us.
See, I don't have a lot going on with my school either. Like, things are okay. Like, I'm not like
just kind of the same old song and dance at this point.
Yeah.
Which I guess is a no news is good news kind of situation.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, like I haven't heard of any cases of COVID in my schools. I haven't seen anything like that yet. So I mean, things have been going on good. The only thing is that there's a whole bunch more COVID cases in my county. So, like I said, shifting to distance learning is inevitable.
Yeah. What kind of program do you guys have set in place for distance learning and stuff whenever that happens? What did you guys use in the spring?
Google Classroom.
Okay.
That's probably what we're just going to do again.
Yeah. I know my wife has been she's totally online until whenever, but she's in the other room, like not spring break, but fall break, something like that. But she's in the other room working on lesson plans and stuff for next week, just because she has to record her classes.
Like, I know they said that they want us to be like there at the school if we do or when we close down, which I think is stupid, but and they want us to like record, or like the only way the kids are going to count present for it is if they are in there with their cameras on for it, which I think is another stupid thing.
I know my wife's school is doing that. They don't do attendance until the end of the week, and they have to just have all of their assignments turned in.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's a school-wide thing or if that's just a her kids kind of thing.
No, they didn't say anything about that. They just said like 2 assignments a week, and that was pretty much it now.
Yeah, I guess whatever her assignment load is, they just have till like Sunday morning or Sunday at like midnight or something like that to get it all turned in for the week. But if you don't, then they get counted absent for the week and get zeros on the assignments.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that. It's just because we have like a no zero policy thing.
That's the stupidest thing. I
don't necessarily like that, but
the no zero policy.
yeah, but I can't do anything about it.
Yeah. I remember
exactly the no zero policy.
You just aren't allowed to give a kid a zero for anything. Like you have to give them the opportunity
I have to give them a and like if they don't do it, then we send them to Saturday school till they do it.
You said doo-doo.
I did say doo-doo.
We're gonna have to earth it.
For saying doo-doo?
He was joking. It's okay.
Oh.
You're so high strung, man.
I am. Y'all like
Finn's on edge.
Don't be like, oh, you're high strung. What's going on? Whenever y'all pissed me off at the very start of it. This is not my fault.
Oh, I'm sorry that the wind blew in a weird way, so you're mad. You know?
That's fair. That's a good one. That's fair.
You had said something, and I had something to add to it, and I forgot what it was already.
Doo-doo?
No. What did you say before doo-doo?
Zero policies and how
yes. Okay. Yeah. So I would fight with my old admin about the zero policy, and I'm just like, they have done literally nothing. Why do they get a grade and get multiple chances for a participation grade that they didn't do anything or participate in? Like, they chose to not participate. They know the rules. They know the expectations. Why do they have to? Why do these kids who are being jackasses in class get to pass the same way as the kids who are actually doing what they're supposed to without having to be yelled at and without disciplinary actions being taken? Like, why are they on the same foot? Why are they both valedictorians? Like,
money. I agree. It's all about money. So that way the school district looks better.
It's just stupid. I'm just like, if you should get the grade you earn.
I agree. I agree with that completely.
That's what I would tell my kids. It's like, if you don't show up for the concert or the football game, it's a zero. I can't have another concert. I can't put on another football game. Like, sucks to suck.
I have to, if they do that, I have to give them some sort of makeup assignment if they miss. It's stupid.
Because my thought point on that is like, if you're gonna miss for something, like, I need to know about it. And it's like, I'll work with you, but if you're a no call, no show, like, I'm gonna put in a zero. But it's like, oh well, what if my grandma dies before the football game? And it's like,
that's different.
I'm not heartless. Like, whenever you come back to school, bring me the little pamphlet from the funeral service. It's like,
I wouldn't even do that. I would believe them, like,
just talk to me, you know.
Yeah, and it's like, I just want to
about that, you know.
Yeah, I just want to know, like, if you're just not there and nobody knows where you are and nobody said anything, or one person's like, yeah, he's just playing Call of Duty at home, like, yeah, I'm giving you a zero for skipping the football game or the rehearsal or whatever it was.
Nah, yeah, I'm with you on that one.
So,
kids are stupid and will come up with some of the dumbest things and dumbest reasons on why they like missed, but I mean, for the most part, I'm not heartless.
Yeah, and that's what I would tell everybody. I'm just like, I'll work with you. Just let me know. Like, I send you guys remind messages all the time. Just respond to it and say, hey, you know, blah, 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 blah happened. And I was like, okay, cool. Be safe. I'll see you next week, or whatever the case may be. Like, I don't miss that part of it.
I agree with you completely. Kids are stupid, do stupid stuff, and then just like wonder, like, oh, Mr. Jones, why did you give me a zero?
That's because you didn't do jack.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the best part is, like, usually the parents are worse than the kids.
Yep.
Like,
They are.
So that's the other fun part of that. Oh, man. Okay. I don't really have much a whole else for like a topic one. There it is. Excuse me.
I mean, that was good. That was good.
Yeah. Did y'all see Halo got delayed?
Yeah, I did not see that Halo got delayed. That's funny though.
Halo's delayed until 2021.
That game's never coming out.
I told you that game looked like Halo 3 anyways. That's why it got delayed.
So I know they did say that the reason it was delayed was not because of what was released before or whatever that showcase was. It was merely COVID related constraints is what they had stated. So however much of that is real or not.
Yeah, see, I don't know if I believe that, but I mean,
I'm sure some of that will look better now after.
I mean, how much programming do you have to do in the office? I mean, it's all done on the computer.
exactly what can't we just transfer it over? Because, like, think about it. Like, World of Warcraft announced that their expansion pack's coming out in like on October 26th, and like is releasing like ahead of schedule because of like COVID stuff. So like, I don't know. Like, there's some people that's closing down because of it, and there's some people that are just like, oh yeah, we've been able to do even more work because of it.
Yeah, I think it just kind of depends on your software and your hardware side of stuff. Like, because if you're just running like a pretty simple program, like anybody's laptop that you buy at Walmart can run it, is a little different.
That's the case.
Yeah, but it's like
it just feels like the gaming industry and like computer work and all that stuff, because it's mostly done on computers, would have more options as far as like home office type stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you. I'm not really sure what the answer to that question is. Like, because with everything getting, goodness gracious, this stuff makes me gassy. Everything getting delayed, like, it's hard to sell like what the reasoning for those are. Like,
yeah, and it could be something sad, like the program lead or programmers getting COVID or something like that.
That I'd be more understanding with that, but even then, like if they're like bedridden in the hospital, yeah, I can understand that. But it seems like most cases of COVID have just been like, oh hey, I'm laying down for 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's kind of that weird deal. It's like some of it is way more serious than others. The instances of COVID anyway.
Yeah.
But
yeah, they're able to, it is good they're able to send a lot of people home, but some people have to do like respirators and stuff, and a lot of people die, obviously. There's 180,000 deaths.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Definitely a weird deal. Like,
there's
it's
different degrees for sure. There is different degrees.
And I mean, like
I'd
I said,
rather not take the chance and
that's what I'm saying. But it is pretty funny that Halo's getting delayed. I mean, I'm not really. I mean, I want to play Halo 2 as much as everybody else does, but
now
I was going to play it on PC and not.
Yeah, but now like Microsoft has literally zero reason for you to buy an Xbox day one. Like, Halo was like the only reason to go get it right out the gate, and now there's not even that to go get.
Yep. Like, there's no reason to go buy Xbox. Like,
yeah, even Cyberpunk's going to be cross compatible. So you
like they just shot themselves in the foot badly with this. Like I said, I had to feel like it was somebody. I think it was Donkey said that that it seems like Xbox is on its way to just on the Sega way of just only using is just being a software company and not a hardware company anymore. Because they had to win with, like, they had to do something good with this Xbox Series X, whatever it is called, and it just seems like it is like just dudding.
Yeah,
think the Xbox Series X or whatever. I think the actual game console's good. It seems like because all the specs seem really good.
But there's no games to play.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's that. I agree with you. The more we argue about it, the more I've been like, yeah, the PS5 or the PlayStation has way more exclusives and stuff. There's not a whole lot of reason to get the Xbox Series X unless there's going to be better exclusives.
Like, there's just no reason to play it. And I don't know.
It sucks to say and actually
I
believe.
don't want to be like, I'm trying to be like middle of the line as best I could, but man, it's just, I feel bad that I'm like that because I know you flame me for it, but like right now it just feels so just like there's no hope for Xbox.
Yeah. Well, normally we flame you and give you grief for it because most of it's just fanboy back and forth.
Yeah.
But like this is Microsoft is losing this.
The game, there needs to be some more game exclusives for Xbox to be successful. I just flame you when you do the PlayStation fanboy stuff. I would go in on that one. But yeah. Also, I feel like we just need like a new game series. Like I like. Hopefully, Cyberpunk's big, and it might get the sequel depending on how good it is.
Yeah.
We just need some bigger. We need some game to hit and get some sequels and stuff because we're kind of running along the same rounds. Like what we got Gears of War, we got Halo, we got
Far Cry, like
Far Cry. We have the Fallout.
Far Cry's not exclusive though.
I was
I'm just talking about series.
I was thinking franchises in general.
Yeah, I'm just talking about franchises. I feel like we need to get a new franchise. That's fun.
Yeah, because God of War's kind of been played out. Like,
not the new God of War. You didn't play the new God of War game,
but it's like
it completely changed it. No,
did it?
You didn't play it. It's completely different than any other game before it.
They just kept the name but changed the
that's not what
game.
I'm saying. I'm not saying the old exclusives are fine. I just want something new.
That's fair. So
like I'm excited for the new Spider-Man.
Yeah, the Spider-Man's probably going to pop off too. Like,
yeah, I hope it does. I hope because it looks really good. I love more of those games. What else was I watching? Oh, so did you guys ever see the DC Fandom event?
I heard about it, but I didn't watch anything with it.
Oh,
okay, so I watched it. They showcased 2 games. So the Arkham games are getting another sequel.
No, the Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights isn't connected to Arkham.
What are you talking about? It seems like it's a direct sequel to.
They said it was
Arkham Knight.
It's not connected to it. I looked it up. It's not connected to it.
It was like released in
this.
Looked
like it was.
Oh no, I thought it was too.
The beginning of it was pretty much exactly what happened in Arkham Knight on that trailer. Like the game itself looks like the gameplay's different for sure. It looks more like Assassin's Creed type gameplay, where it has like the RPG mechanics and stuff.
Yeah.
But I thought the story looked pretty like almost a direct sequel to Arkham Knight.
Well, maybe it is. I just heard that it wasn't, but maybe it is.
I mean, maybe what you heard was the gameplay stuff wasn't the same because it did. Because I will agree. When I was watching the gameplay was different. But the story, at least the start of it, seemed almost exactly what happened in Arkham Knight. Like the Batcave blew up. Everyone thinks Batman's dead. Like that's exactly what the end of Arkham Knight.
Maybe it is. I mean, it looked pretty cool though. It had like it had Nightwing, it had Red Hood, it had Robin. Is that Dick Grayson Robin or is that
No, that's Tom. That's what's his name? The third Robin. His name's
Tom Drake? No wait.
Tim Drake. Yeah.
Tim Drake. Is that Tim Drake?
Yeah.
And
he's called. He's as an adult. He's Red Robin. I think is what he's called.
Yum.
But see, the reason why it's not connected is because they have Batgirl, and Batgirl in the Arkham games is she's the Oracle.
Yeah, but they fixed her in the comics.
But did
So
they
might have
never
fixed her.
fixed her in the game though?
No, they haven't. So I'm curious to see what they do. Because you're right, Batgirl was in it, but the beginning when they were doing the trailer, they were talking about the stuff that happened at the end of Arkham Knight. So I don't know. Maybe Barbara did some science BS and was able to become Batgirl again. You know.
Maybe so. I don't know. Maybe so.
Because isn't she paralyzed in the comics?
Yeah, she's
from the way. Well, she's not now, but from the what she got after the Killing Joke. I don't know. Joker shot her in the spine and showed that the bullet made her paralyzed from the waist down.
Okay, I just remember Barbara being in a wheelchair. I could remember where I remember that from, but
she's also Batgirl, so
Batgirl.
I don't know. I think the Arkham Knight did look cool, or whatever. Or
yeah, Gotham Knights. It looked cool. I thought it looked cool.
It did look really cool. I didn't care so much about the other game they released or showed.
Suicide Squad kills the Justice League.
Yeah, I didn't care.
I thought there wasn't any gameplay or anything on that. It was literally just a trailer. But I thought the dialogue on that trailer was like spot on to those characters. I was just like, yeah.
I like how they gave Captain Boomerang something more than just throwing a boomerang.
Yeah, he gets like,
I like that.
Like the short range teleport thing.
Yeah, I like that.
He also shot people, which was weird.
Yeah, that was weird. Oh no, I'll see how that goes. But the biggest thing was they showed off that trailer for Robert Pattinson's Batman.
Dude, it looks good. I'm up for it.
I feel bad for crapping on it as I did before because it looked great.
Dude, he like brutalized that criminal, man.
Yeah, like I think that's gonna be a good news. I'm gonna go watch it for sure. Low Scale Gaming watches Batman.
No, for real though. Like, I don't think there was a single thing on that DC fandom that they revealed that I didn't like.
See, it's DC's time to shine right now because Marvel doesn't have anything coming out that's big.
No, so, like, I mean they have Black Widow, which I hope is good, but
Black Widow. They have their DC. They have their Disney Plus shows coming out, and they have and that's about it.
And they're making us pay $30 to see Mulan. Like, that makes me kind of upset.
I'm not gonna pay $30 to see Mulan.
Nah.
I mean, I'm not either, but I really wanted to see that show, that movie.
You really have to pay $30 to see it?
Yeah, on Disney Plus. It makes no sense.
You have to add like a premium thing to it.
Paying for, and they're making us pay more to see Mulan.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
I don't care about seeing Mulan that much. Like, I want to see it, but not for $30. When a regular movie ticket's $10 to $15.
Right.
You know,
I could get a tub of popcorn and a Dr. Pepper for $30 at the movie theaters.
I want to sneak in a microwave to a movie theater next time we
go. As long as you microwave chicken in it.
Oh, God. Ew. No, I want to. So we could just like plug it in and just like
pop your own popcorn.
Make popcorn. Or we could just make a fire.
Yeah.
We should sneak in a bucket of chicken. We've been talking about chicken. Just sneak in a bucket of chicken instead of a bucket of popcorn.
Dude, I'd be down to sneak in a bucket of chicken for that. I've snuck in McDonald's before to a movie theater.
I remember
I snuck into a movie theater before.
Mom snuck Holly into a movie theater.
You want what?
My mom snuck our dog into the movie theater right after
Why?
We had just got her, and we had to get her from the city or something. She was still really little, and she's like, "We're gonna go watch this movie, but we can't leave her in the car for 2.5, 3 hours because it's summer." And
yeah, I mean that's fair. Yeah.
So she just put her in her purse and just carried her into the movie theater.
Nice.
All right.
I feel like practical people sneak drinks in the movie theater all the time.
Oh
man, when we go to movies whenever we like went to movies with JoJo Jones, she has to like bring a big old big old purse so I can sneak in dollar store candy in it.
Oh yeah, we'd always stop
Okay.
at Dollar Tree.
You go get those dollar store candies, you go put it in the bag, and then you just pass it out. Okay? I'm like granddad off the boondocks. All right, I'll bring in Tupperware to the movie theater. I don't care. Bring in yesterday's leftovers. All right, I don't care. Man,
Dude, I've been to. Have you ever been to a movie theater where you can like order drinks? And
no, but
food?
apparently they're opening one in Oklahoma City. I
The
forgot what it's called, but they're ordering one where you can like order food and stuff there.
the Warren
I went to
does
one
that.
in Dallas. I
No,
went
no,
to
no,
one in
no.
Dallas.
This one where you could like watch the movie and like eat food there too.
Yeah, they have like tables in front.
Yeah,
and
tables in front of
everything.
you and stuff. Like not
Dude,
where
they're
like
awesome.
you have to like sit like up on the top of the Warren like that. Like yeah,
They are awesome. They're so cool. Like you can order like alcohol and anything. You can just sit there and eat and drink.
Because I know I've been to the top of the Warren and had all that stuff, but
this is one's more convenient prices, and not arm and a leg for a drink.
yeah.
I mean, my movie theater where I'm at, they do serve food and everything, but there's no real place to put it. Like you can order food and they'll bring it to you in the movie theater, but you pretty much have to deal with the tray on your own.
See, man, I want a movie theater where it's like grandpa or granddad's from the Boondocks, all right, where he like where they have like beds in it and you just go to sleep afterwards. Not doing anything weird, because that's gross if you go do weird stuff at the movie theater like that. That's gross and unsanitary, especially now because of COVID. But I think that'd be a good idea.
Just make sure you don't sit in the back with like teenagers behind you or anything.
Yeah, that's gross.
You're just like
water bottle to spray them. Like, hey,
yeah, you grab your water bottles, hose them down a little bit, cool them off.
Separate.
Put some Jesus in between you.
That's what I tell oh my god, that's what I tell my kids. Whenever like I have like a couple couples in bed, I'm just like, leave room for Jesus. And they're like, Mr. Fantasy, I don't believe in Jesus though. Well, you better leave room for whatever you believe in. Leave some room for science then. I don't care.
And yes, you're supposed to be 6 feet away for COVID. Like,
yeah,
you just gotta be like, sin on your own time.
it's band time, not sinning time.
All right, let's go jump to Would You Rather, what have y'all been playing this week?
I have. Go ahead, Mitch.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not too much really, but Wasteland 3 did come out, so I picked that up on an Xbox Game Pass. I haven't had a chance to play it, but I'm playing it soon.
And there was like it's a CRPG, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't know what that means.
It just means like Divinity: The Original Sin.
Yeah,
it's the exact same thing as that.
Oh, okay.
That's what a CRPG is.
Oh, okay. All right.
I have been no lifing Factorio. So we kind of talked about it last week, but you were gone, Finn. Mm-hmm. It's a 2D factory building. It's kind of just like the one I was doing before, except this one's just 2D instead of 3D. There's a lot more to this one. Like, I started my first go around. You have to like defend your base from the alien bugs that come and attack you. And I guess I went too hard in the paint, and the buggos like evolved too fast and got too aggressive, so I couldn't compete with them. So they just destroyed everything. So I had to start over. So I'm on my second playthrough already. But I'm having fun times with it. So,
well, I've kind of took a step back from World of Warcraft just because like everybody in my guild has been playing Overwatch, like to the point where we get like 6-man squads of Overwatch.
Really? People are playing the game still?
Huh?
People are playing Overwatch still?
Yes, it's a fun game, dude. Especially when you play it with friends. Do you have it on PC? Do you have it on PC?
I do not.
You should get it on PC and we should play. Conan, you should get it too and play.
I think I might actually still have Overwatch.
Did you buy it?
I don't think I have Overwatch.
Okay, I don't remember you buying it.
Yeah. I had what's the Riot one that came out?
Valorant.
Okay, that's the one that I have.
Yeah, I don't care about that one. That one's like CS:GO. I don't like CS:GO. Nah, but Overwatch has been really, really fun.
Oh boy.
All right.
Glad you're having fun with it.
And jump into our wins of the week. Conan Jones, what is your win of the week?
So yesterday, well, I think it's actually this weekend, is my supervisor's birthday. So last night we all went out to the bar and had some drinky drinks, and it was fun times.
What bar did you go to?
We went to Cock of the Walk.
What?
Yeah. I guess it's just her little hole in the wall that she likes to go to. It's over on 39th and Western. So it wasn't too far from my house, but it was fun times just kind of being out. I think I'm just old balls and I don't like everything being super loud all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Are you just Googling it to find where it is?
Oh, I'm messaging my guild because they're asking what we're talking about on the podcast.
Oh.
So I told them about how we argued about Popeye's chicken.
So yeah, that was fun times last night. And then that was kind of my main one. So yeah.
Well, that's good. Mage, what's your win of the week?
I don't really have one. It's been a good week. Just doing what I do, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair. That's kind of where I'm at too. But I had a good week too. It's been a very high energy week, as y'all put it. I haven't really had any bad things happen. It's just been good. We got this morning. Me and my brother, we got our backyard mowed, and I hadn't mowed it in a month. It wasn't bad. It was just like I just never got around to it, and we got it all done. And then that's why I was a little late to podcast today because I told him he did a good job, so we got McDonald's. But yeah, it's a pretty good day.
Nice.
Pretty good week.
All right.
Well, thank you guys very much for listening. You can follow us on Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify at lowscalegaming. If you have a question or a subject you want us to talk about on our next podcast, go ahead and leave us a tweet or email us at lowscalegaming@gmail.com. Thank you guys again. And remember, have a great day and a better tomorrow. And understand going to Popeye's chicken is a risk.
Meh.